most people have no idea what's about to happen next. Trump just made an announcement that's not about politics. It's about power, and it can rewrite how America works for the next decade. What if I told you that everything from the housing market to the job you have or the retirement you've been counting on is about to shift because of this one move? Today, I'm going to break down what's really behind Trump's latest statement, the hidden chain reaction it's already triggering in Washington, and why even his critics are quietly preparing for what comes next. Let's start with what he actually said, because beneath the headlines, there's a much bigger signal most people missed. You know how sometimes you hear a news story and your gut tells you there's more to it than what they're showing? That's exactly what happened when Trump spoke to reporters on Air Force One recently. The cameras were rolling, the questions were flying, and then he said something that made political insiders sit up straight. He didn't just criticize a member of his own party. That happens all the time in Washington. What he did was draw a line in the sand about who stays in his movement and who gets pushed out. And the way he did it told a story that goes way beyond one person or one disagreement. The congresswoman in question was Marjorie Taylor Greene, someone who once stood right beside him at rallies, defending him when almost no one else would. But in recent months, she'd started breaking ranks, appearing on liberal networks. It's about sending a message to every other Republican in Congress: stay loyal, or this could be you next. When you control a political movement, loyalty isn't just preferred, it's required. And Trump was reminding everyone watching that he still controls that movement, not the party establishment, not the media, not anyone else. At the exact same time, Trump redirected attention away from the scandal of the weak new Epstein file leaks meant to smear him, and called the entire narrative a hoax. Then he pivoted instantly to what he said actually mattered: affordability, cost of living, and putting Americans first. That was the chess move. While critics thought they had him cornered with controversy, he changed the entire board. Think about how that works in real life. Imagine you're in a conversation where someone's trying to make you look foolish by bringing up your past mistakes. You have two choices. You can spend all your energy defending those mistakes, letting them control the conversation, questioning his focus on foreign policy, even siding with Democrats on a few high-profile votes. Then came the final straw. She posted a screenshot of her private text exchange with Trump after he pulled his endorsement. For him, that was it, the ultimate act of disloyalty. So aboard Air Force One, he made it official. He mocked her as Marjorie Taylor Greene, said she had turned left, and made it clear she was out of the MAGA movement. Within hours, he was already hearing from challengers ready to run against her in Georgia. But here's the thing, this wasn't really about her. Or you can acknowledge it briefly and immediately shift to what you're doing now and what you're planning for the future. The second strategy doesn't let them set the terms of the discussion. You do. That's what Trump did. And it's why so many political operatives, regardless of what they think of him personally, were taking notes. Now, why does any of this matter to you? Because beneath all the political theater, there's a more important story unfolding. And it's about something that affects every single person watching this video, especially if you're in or approaching retirement.